Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Maitri Project. This is a beautiful, beautiful evening of the Maitri Project. My name is Sonia Choksi. I'm your host for the evening, like most other evenings of the Maitri Project. And I know I always say that it is a special evening because, of course, it is all Maitri projects are special evenings. But today is a little more special. The two, three reasons for it, and I'll keep on revealing them through the show. The first one is we have a very, very fantastic young artist from really long, long distance away. Yes, Jason, all of 22 years, young pop musician, is joining us today from Angeles. I'm so sorry. He's joining us from Los Angeles. And his excitement to be on the Maitri project is exciting me 100 times more. Seriously. It is when an artist is so passionate about sharing their work, sharing their journey, that's exactly what the intention of Maitri project, and it becomes so, so live. I cannot wait to introduce Jason to you, but I must tell you a little about how I have found Jason and how we experience him. So, Jason, this very young independent artist, is an amazing listener. He's a very passionate speaker. He's an absolutely authentic person, so true, so honest in his word. He does not mind what somebody's interpreting or thinking. He's honest to his words. And all of this, the reason I'm telling you is this because it reflects in his music. So today, for a whole lot of 1 hour that we have with Jason, looking forward to all the lovely music that this young musician is going to bring to us. Let me bring him right here. Hey, Jason.
Hello, Sonia.
How are you?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. How are you doing?
You look so colorful, bright, like ready for party.
Absolutely. I'm ready to bring my best A game.
You are yourself in like such a party mode. My God, look at those lights and lovely setup that you have behind you. This is so good.
I'm so happy. I'm so blessed.
Thank you. It's an honor to have you. Like really, like I said, that your energy is driving me 100 times more energetic and all our entire team. Jason,
Lovely.
you're
So,
fantastic.
so good to hear. I mean, it's just crazy to think that, so long. I mean, it's come to this. We've been in lockdown for I don't know how many months and
Forever.
forever, really. And I was like, when am I actually going to be able to finally, get like a chance and an opportunity to do
Yeah.
something like this where I get to let people hear my music? And it's so amazing that this worked out. And I'm just so happy to be here.
No, that's such a pleasure. In fact, the Maitri project got created in the entire lockdown period exactly for the same reason. Like we cannot really bring out shows for you guys like the original, the cafes and the parties. But we thought that, we're a decent enough community. We are like 40,000 artists on board for Match My Talent. And we said, well, if we cannot be artists on the ground, we can actually be great audience to other artists, right? I mean, that's at least what we can bring in, and each artist deserves like much more audience than they anyways have. So I mean, you may know 1,000 people, but if I know another 500 people and if I could introduce your work to them, it's happiness.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The more the merrier, as I say. I love it.
Yeah. Jason, what's the time there where you are right now?
Actually, 6:45 a.m. I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Good evening,
morning.
actually, right? Because it's like, what, 7:15 p.m. over there?
Yes. So this is prime party time in India, but I can't believe you're like working at 6:45 a.m. all set up. And audience Jason hasn't slept a minute all through the night. He's been so excited and he's been making sure, not just excited and like sitting up in the bed and saying, "Oh, I'm going for a show," but he's been like really preparing to make sure that he puts up a great show. And I don't know how it sounds, and I would pocket, but I really think that this is like such an amazing thing about an artist to be preparing, like no matter how good he is, but he's been preparing, and he's been preparing for hours because he cares about us, he cares about the audience, he cares about the experience that we as an audience take away. So hats off to you, Jason, for that. I haven't really been meeting a lot of artists. Not, I mean, of course, yes, we've been meeting, but not a lot. So a lot of people take it for granted, saying that it's okay. I can just be at any point of time. But no, I mean, the way you think about the audience, hats off.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You know, it means so much when people support my music, and I want to show the same passion that they show to me. And I think this is just one of the ways that I can do that.
Yeah, lovely. So, Jason, I know I haven't been able to do any justice to your introduction. So, I need to borrow a bit of your time. Please help us know who you are. Tell us
Absolutely.
about yourself.
Absolutely. My name is Jason Ignatius. I mean, at this point, I'm just so excited to be here. This is funny because I am actually from India. I was born in Chennai, India. And I think like now it's common knowledge. Everyone knows, oh, you know, Jason doesn't look Indian. But I, I met this friend when I was at university, and I told her I was Indian, and she thought that I was lying to her for 6 months. I mean, she didn't bring it up one time. And I was like, why would that be something I would lie about? Like, that's just
Yeah, what's
but
the secret there?
yeah, it's crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I am from Chennai, India. It's the southeast coast, as most Indians know. But for those watching in other parts of the world, yeah, it's the southeast coast of India. And I come from a very diverse family. I mean, just from my grandparents to me, we are five country bloods.
Only just
Oh,
5 countries.
right,
Yeah.
right. I mean, because everyone's family is like that, right? So, but yeah, unfortunately, through all this process, I still am monolingual. It's such an embarrassment because, you know, like people from India, they at least, I mean, I'm sure you know at least two or three languages, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
you know, everyone boasts about it. And I think there was some research done that says that people who are bilingual or more, like they know more languages, are smarter or something like that. And no, wait, no, come on, you're not even giving me a chance.
You just cut me off right there. Okay, you monolingual, so okay, you're like 100 marks deducted.
Right. I mean, it's crazy, you know, and but I think to make up for the fact that I only do speak English, and even that is like, it's not even 100% right. So
But Jason, you express with your music.
that's right, exactly. And that's one of the most beautiful languages out there. So I'm just so happy. But
It's
to
actually
make
not even, like we were talking the other day, right? You don't even need to know a language to enjoy your music, and that's what you create. So it's really not about being monolingual. It's about expressing this way or that way. It doesn't matter.
right, yeah. I mean, as long as it touches people, that's what
Yeah.
really matters. But I think, I think in my head, it's like because I don't know languages, I'm trying to make up for it with accents, and so I love learning new English accents. Like, so this is my American accent, so
Okay.
I have it pretty down. You know,
Oh,
but I also know I know the Indian accent. You know, so like, hello, my name is Jason Ignatius. I'm so excited.
not bad. Welcome.
I love it. I love it. You know, it's got to be from the South, right? So, because I grew up in Chennai. Uh,
Yeah.
and then I have this crazy funny story. So, I'm planning to go to Australia to do my master's. And
Hmm.
I just happened to go on this flight from Chennai to Singapore, and I was sitting next to an Australian lady. Um, and she was from Melbourne. And so I said, "Oh my goodness, no way! I'm so happy to meet you because you know I'm really trying to learn the Australian accent, and would you mind if I tried it out on you?" And I guess she was like, "Okay, you know, I guess that's fine." You know, she's been asked before. But so I went like this. I was like, "Hello, it's so nice to see you. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited." And she just burst out laughing. It was so funny because she was like, "Oh my gosh, please don't do that because your face is like all contorted when you do that, you know." And And so and she's like, plus people can understand you anyway, so don't worry about it, you know? And I'm like, okay, you know, but I do it for the ease of communication. Like I like to communicate because the last thing you want is, you know, you go to a new place and you say, hey, does anyone speak English? And one person says, oh, yes, I do. And then it was like, oh, thank you. Can you please tell me where this restaurant is? And they go, I go over there. Like, is that English? So you know what I mean? But I also do a pretty mean British accent because, you know, like colonization or whatever. But I can. So you know, hello. It's very nice to meet you. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm going to be performing a few songs, and so I really hope you do enjoy yourselves. So, I don't know why it's like lower pitch, but
Well, it's just good manners, you know. Just speak
I guess.
nicely, properly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I love traveling, as you might have noticed from all these things. So, you know, I love meeting new people, tasting new foods and things like that. So when I visited America a lot when I was a kid, and
Mm.
ooh, this is like such a nice country. There's so many options of like food and things like that, and I got into it. And then I found the Oreo.
You had to go to America to find Oreo.
Absolutely. Because, well, Oreos were not a thing in India at the time,
That's
and
right.
you know, I was looking for this new favorite like cookie or biscuit of mine. And so when I found the Oreo, it was like my heart turned into like my eyes turned into heart emojis, like emoji in text, and I just yeah, exactly. And oh my goodness, I just loved it. I mean, cookies and milk, right? Oreos and milk for me all day, all night. I could eat that and be happy.
And you're in the right place. But when you come to India, we have Oreo, so you can come back.
Yes, absolutely. I'm still yet to try an Indian Oreo. I haven't
Oh,
yet.
yeah, we have plenty here. Unless it's gotten finished in the lockdown with all the kids having eaten it at home.
That's right.
Maybe a little too late, but probably.
But yeah, oh my goodness, I love to. That sounds really good. But yeah, and the other thing is, you know, a little bit me about like something more personal is that you know I am a very like sentimental and I wouldn't say super emotional, but I'm definitely not like your typical macho dude kind of guy. You know, I don't go around like what do you want? Like not in the face about that. So you
Oh,
know, it's just not my personality. So you know, but I do. I love music, and I think that it's a great way to communicate with people, and it lets me express myself and my personality.
yeah.
So
That
yeah, so I guess these little tidbits about me could either make you love me or hate me. I don't know. I'm
does,
stubborn. So
does
really,
anybody have a choice to hate Jason? No, that's not a choice. That's not an option. That's not allowed to do that to anybody who's a musician.
well,
Not
I
allowed.
try to be positive. I try to be positive, and I think that's the vibe that people look for
Yeah,
nowadays because
yeah.
you know there are a lot of things that are going wrong in the world, and so when I can bring some joy into it, I mean, hey, like what's better than that, right?
No, you have that, Jason. Like said it earlier as well, but you have that vibe, which is like a very comfortable vibe, is a very trustable vibe. You know, like I mean, your hello is something is so transparent. It is like it's not like your hello is looking forward to talking to the other person, which is just apparent in just the way you say hello, and that's so evident that you have to save it. Okay, you don't have you cannot let the world spoil that for you. You
Mhm.
have that pressure.
Never ever, no way.
Yeah. We've recorded it. It's gone in records. It's all documented. If you change it, we've got it all
Ooh,
there now.
I'm gonna go to trial, huh?
So, Jason, what about your music? You of course perform pop music, but what is it? I know you've been preparing to be here for a while. What's there? What are you bringing the first? What's coming out of your kitty?
Yes, absolutely. There's a mine full of stuff, and I tried to find the perfect songs for the occasion. You know, I really wanted this show to be all about empowering people, and I want people to love each other. And so we got some maybe a little heartbreaks and some little like what do you say? Like when people think that something is over, you know, a relationship's over, like, oh, I'm breaking up with you, but then it like kicks you in the butt like 2 years later.
Yes.
And oh man, do I go through that? Oh my goodness.
Who doesn't?
Right.
Who can possibly say that they don't? Liars if they said don't.
Exactly. They are so lying. So the first two songs that I'm going to be bringing to the table today, they're Roar and Thunder. Now, these are huge songs. I think, yeah, everyone has heard them at least one time. And they're such empowering anthems. And I really wanted to start with these bangers because I think they really resonate with me and why I became a musician and a singer. I have been so amazed by how lyrics can change people's lives.
Yes.
And so here I am, and I'm super excited. I really hope that everyone enjoys.
Awesome. So I'm going to disappear now. I'm going backstage. It's all yours. The audience is yours. The stage is yours. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So the first song I'm going to be doing is Roar by Katy Perry. And when I first heard the song in 2013, oh man, was I blown away. I mean, the music video was amazing. It's one of the only female artists that reached 3 billion views on YouTube. And it just goes to show how amazing a song, you know, such an amazing message. And it's actually the first song that I learned how to play on the piano. So here is Roar, my first time performing it too live. So I hope you enjoy. I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had the choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I've got the eye of the tiger, the fighter, dancing through the fire. Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than the lion. Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar. Now I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. I've earned my stripes. I went from zero to my own hero. You held me down, I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, I got up. Get ready, cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I've got the eye of the tiger, the fighter, dancing through the fire. Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than the lion. Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar. You'll hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar. Roar, roar. Roar, roar. I've got the eye, the tiger, the fighter, dancing through the fire. Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than the lion. Cause I am the champion, and you'll hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar. Thank you so much. I really hope that you did enjoy that song, and I hope that you were encouraged and motivated because of its empowering message. So, the next song that I'm going to be singing for you guys today is called Thunder. Now, this is one of my favorites. When Imagine Dragons first released this and the music video, oh my goodness, it was so amazing. I mean, just so otherworldly. And I'm so excited to be bringing it to you this morning. It's, again, one of my favorite songs of all time. Imagine Dragons Thunder. Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box with the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number, I was lightning before the thunder. Thunder, 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 thunder. Thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 yeah. Kids were laughing in my classes when I was scheming for the masses. Who do you think you are? Dreaming about being a big star. Say you're basic, say you're easy. You're always riding in the backseat. Now I'm smiling from the stage while you were clapping in the nosebleeds. Thunder, 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 thunder. Thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, oh no, no. Thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, yeah. Lightning and the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, yeah. Lightning and the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, the roaring and the thundering. Oof, your energy is, as always, enigmatic. The song, of course, we know the song, with what rendition. Lovely.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it because, I was really working on how would I sort of substitute that like high-pitched, almost like a baby voice that is in the actual song,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but it's just stuff that I love to do. I get to dip my toes into different waters, and it pays off.
It totally. I mean, it's a rendition. Like, I mean, the song is there. It's a cover, but the way an artist translates it and showcases it. So the way you did it is like totally enjoyed it. Lovely. I can totally imagine like you sitting in front, like in flesh and blood, and enjoying it. Oh, it would be super good.
Hopefully, sooner than later, we'll get to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
I miss people. I miss being with other people and just showing them my music and just having them being encouraged by it,
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
And not just encouragement, Jason, is like, music is one thing that a musician creates, but it touches everybody else. and it's so it's such a subtle science that we call art. But it is like, if you have thought of something and you've written it, probably an imagination of yours or probably something that you experienced, but it will, the same thing will make so much sense to hundreds and millions of people as much, right? And they had no contribution personally into creating that. So it's, each piece of music, I believe, that gets created is iconic.
Yes,
It has a place in history. It has, it's going to travel time, and people over generations are going to listen to it. So the contributions of musicians is huge.
absolutely. I mean, it takes like 2 years to complete an album, and I've started work on my first album, and oh my goodness, it's really crazy to think about the types of songs that I get to write, but at the same time, I'll have to filter out some of them, which is a pity. But it's all about the process and bringing the best that I got to the table. But yeah, every song has a place in history.
Absolutely. So, what would be those one or two situations in your life that made you write music?
That's a great question. I definitely think when I became a teenager and things started to get a little different for me, because I knew that I was a little different than the rest of my classmates or the rest of the people that I hung out with. And so I was looking to ways that I could express my differences. And the fact that I didn't want to be an engineer, I didn't want to be a doctor, I didn't want to fit the box or fit the mold.
Mm.
So I wanted to step out, and I think that this is definitely my ticket to my true calling, and that's what really made me want to write music, is just the fact that we each have such different personalities, and no one gets to tell us when not to or when to express ourselves. And
Yeah.
so music was an outlet for me, and thanks to the support of my parents and amazing people around me, it just made it so much easier for me to dive deep and really get to my vulnerable side of things.
Mm. So what I mean, were there certain moments in life that made you write your couple of originals, or was it a reflection in the past? Was it a certain reaction to something that you saw?
Right. So
What could
yeah, the first song that I wrote was a song called "Take the Journey," and
Mhm.
I think it was maybe a little mature, a little ahead of my time, but
Your time is now?
I mean, yeah, exactly. And I think that my lyrics speak to me as well. As a person, I
Yeah.
get to re-listen to them and be totally blown away by the fact that I was thinking about these things back then.
Mm.
But definitely, that song was all about taking life's journey as it comes. And yes, you're going to have hard times. You're going to face issues with relationships. You're going to have fights with people. Your friends may not always be around you. You're going to be
Mm.
traveling the world and things
Mm.
like that. And so
Mm.
all of those lyrics were definitely in the song. And so it was amazing to have that song be such a message for me. And hopefully one day I'll get to record it and share it with the rest of the world.
Oh, amazing. Do we get to hear some of it today?
This it's in let's just say it's in a vault at the moment. I've got to do some tweaking to it.
Okay. So let's just hear some of your original music, Jason, if possible. If
Definitely.
well, really want to peep into your writing, into your creation of the music, that
Yes.
would be like very special for us.
The next two songs are my original songs, "This Way" and "Owing a Feeling." So let's get into it.
My wish is granted. Thank you.
In the bottle.
See you.
Thank you. So this song called "This" was actually written when I first got to my university here in Los Angeles. And I was in a strange place because I hadn't made a ton of friends just yet. And I was feeling a little bit out of the system, I guess. And so when I had these two people come to me and just be my rock when I needed them most, I just couldn't help but writing this song. And so I hope you enjoy it. It's called "This Way." unpleasant. When they give you nightmares, trying to erase them, like I just don't care, like I don't care. But feelings suppressed burn like a fire trapped inside a body, hanging on a wire, and I'm asking why. Oh, I'm asking why. I had never felt this way before. Never felt my heart pounding alone, all by myself. I had never listened to my soul. Never felt more out of control, all by myself, all by myself. So this time it's gonna be different. I'm holding on to what doesn't make sense. You live and learn, giving up all that I believe in, calling all forms of hope and substance comfort zone. I'm letting go. I had never felt this way before. Never felt my heart pounding alone, all by myself. I had never listened to my soul. Never felt more out of control, all by myself, all by myself. Then you came along, you took my hand, you pulled me through the storm. Your love is who I am. Your love is who I am. I have never felt this way before. Weight lifted forever, not alone. There's someone else. I had never tried to recognize the power keeping me alive. There's someone else. Oh, 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 there's someone else. So the next song, I hope you enjoyed that one. The next song is called Owing a Feeling. Now this is one of my personal favorites. I was just blown away by writing it. And it came out of the Me Too movement because I just believe that people need to stand up for what they believe in. And no one should take any crap from anyone, especially when it comes to the music industry and that. I definitely feel like if you need to owe a feeling to a situation and a cause that you believe in, you should go and do that. So Owing a Feeling, one of my favorites. I'm so thankful to Suresh Menon, who was the director for the music video that was released on Thanksgiving of 2019. It got such wonderful positive feedback, and I'm just so blessed to have worked with him and his entire crew, and I hope that we can do more collaborations in the future. So here is Owing a Feeling. Hope you enjoy. Oh no, stuck in a rut, so cold, they kinda suck. Low, low, find a way out of here. Alone, breathing again, same tone, riding the wind, too full, holding me now and then. You holding me light and then you holding me close. Yeah, you holding me tight, but then you already know that getting this right ain't easy. I told you so, baby, lead the way. Need the time of day to find the ceiling. Tired of the way you play this feeling. Get yourself together, let me see that. I'm owing a feeling. Wanna be the light and make them follow. Pushing through the crowd, it's a no-go. Lit the fire in my soul, the unknown. I'm owing a feeling, so now we living free. Don't care, let them believe they got a hold on all of us. You're holding me tight and then you holding me close. Yeah, you holding me tight, but then you already know that getting this right ain't easy. I told you so, baby, lead the way. Need a time of day to find the ceiling. Tired of the way you play this feeling. Get yourself together, let me see that. I'm owing a feeling. Wanna be the light and make them follow. Pushing through the crowd, it's a no-go. Lit the fire in my soul, the unknown. I'm owing a feeling. 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 Holding me light and then you holding me close. Yeah, you holding me tight, but then you already know that getting this right ain't easy. I told you so, baby, lead the way. Need a time of day to find the ceiling. Tired of the way you play this feeling. Get yourself together, let me see that. I'm owing a feeling. Wanna be the light or make them follow. Pushing through the crowd, it's a no-go. Lit the fire in my soul, the unknown. I'm owing a feeling. 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 Holding me light and then you holding me close. Yeah, you holding me tight, but then you already know that getting this right ain't easy. I told you so. Yeah, I'm owing a feeling. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for listening.
Beautiful lyrics. Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
It's beautiful. I have heard Owing a Feeling before, but I honestly hadn't heard the first song before. But the first song you've written for your friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, and this is uh, so audience. Jason had shared that he has two special friends, and I'm sure he has 200 special friends. But in this particular situation, there are two special friends that he talks about, and the first song was his experience of a friendship with them. So I mean, both of them, even the Me Too movement and what you write about it is such a deep interpretation of how you are looking at it, and you beautifully composed it. Love both the song, Tracy. Totally loved it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I always take at least a good 24 hours to get the baseline of something,
Mm.
whether it's the message or the tune. And so for Owing a Feeling and This Way, I spent like 24 hours straight just like eating in between, not even showering, which is kind of gross, I guess.
So
But
good. Just doing that.
because when you have something on your mind, you've got to get it out. And for me, that
Wow.
was really what I had to do. And yeah, it was a privilege to do that.
Excellent. Amazing. So good. But this also strengthens what we understand about you being an extremely sensitive person. you like you say it yourself, you're such a delicate, sensitive person. And while we all experience different incidences and different emotions, but it is about how we articulate that
Right.
sets us different from one to another. And the way you worded owing a feeling is so deeply telling me that how sensitive you are to something that's happening worldwide, but it may actually not have affected you. For all it takes, there's so many people who just wouldn't get affected too, because one hasn't gone through something like this, or hasn't really had a close person going through something like this.
Right. And I think it's important that we as musicians, we learn to write about things we may not always be feeling personally, but
Yeah.
write meaningfully and articulate ourselves so that other people can be reached for their benefit. And, as I've not experienced any sort of harassment or anything like that, but
Yeah.
I know people out there do. And I mean, it's on the news all the time. And all I can do is bring awareness and hopefully bring some change with the lyrics that I write.
Exactly. Like you don't have to go through everything personally to feel it, because it's happening the world around us. We just got to be a little more human to sort of absorb it and feel how it could be from somebody.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
So for this gentle and sensitive person in front of us, do you have some musical inspirations which would probably be different from your style, which would be probably a little different from how you would sort of interpret a thought, but they inspire you, and they become like one of your favorites?
Definitely, definitely. I have a lot of music inspiration for me. It even comes from people that are not as positive with their
Hmm.
outlook on life, and but I still find a way to connect with that, and I'm able to connect with that, which is I think a good thing because I can reach more people like that. And so Billie Eilish is
Hmm.
actually one of my favorite artists, who approaches things from a little different perspective. She takes a darker tone with her music, and
Hmm.
it's not always bright and sunny. And I think she dives into the deep, intense stuff that some people are afraid to write about, or they don't want their name to be associated with such
Yeah.
terms,
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah.
but I love that she is able to do that, and I am so happy she addresses a lot of these things. So songs like Ocean Eyes and Bad Guy, we talk about some darker tone things, and that I may not always interpret a song in a darker tone. I may not always write dark music, but I know that so many people go through it, and I go through it also at times. That is just part of what makes us human.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's listen to some of that. Let's listen to Jason's interpretation of other people's music who are famous musicians. So they've created world class music. It will, like he's saying, it may not be his music, it may not be the kind of music he makes, but he is deeply inspired, and it's like global music. So let's listen to some of that.
Yes.
There you go. Audience is all yours. I'm not stealing them from you anymore.
Appreciate that. So this next song I'm going to be singing is a pretty fun song. It's called "Heart to Break." And speaking of inspirations, Kim Petras is definitely one of my biggest inspirations, and she has hit some darker tones in her music as well. But this is a song that I think really resonates with a lot of people because you just find someone really attractive, and you don't care they're going to be a heartbreaker and they're just going to leave you in pieces. And the song says that, even if I'll end up in shatters, baby, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give you my heart to break. So here's Heart to Break. I hope you enjoy it. Anytime that you like, I'm gonna give you my heart to break. Angel eyes, tell me lies. Gonna give you my heart to break. One look at you, I'm powerless. I feel my body saying yes. Where's my self-control? Ah, and when you touch me, I'm a fool. This game I know I'm gonna lose makes me want you more. Even if it means that I never put myself back together, gonna give you my heart to break. Even if I end up in shatters, baby, it doesn't matter. Gonna give you my heart to break. I try to fight, but I can't help it. Don't care if this is my worst mistake, 'cause no one else can do it better. That's why I give you my heart to break. Butterflies every time. I'm gonna give you my heart to break. Devilish every kiss. I'm gonna give you my heart to break. Ah, one look at you, I'm powerless. I feel my body saying yes. Where's my self-control? Ah, and when you touch me, I'm a fool. This game I know I'm gonna lose makes me want you more. Even if it had been inside, baby, it's unstable. Gonna give you my heart to break. Even if I end up in shatters, baby, it doesn't matter. Gonna give you my heart to break. I try to fight, but I can't help it. Don't care if this is my worst mistake, 'cause no one else can do it better. That's why I give you my heart to break. Anytime, heart to break. Woo! Ah, anytime, heart to break. Yeah, one look at you, powerless. I feel my body saying yes. Where's my self-control? Ah, and when you touch me, I'm a fool. This game I know I'm gonna lose makes me want you more, more, more. Even if it doesn't matter, baby, it doesn't matter. Gonna give you my heart to break. Even if I end up in shadows, baby, it doesn't matter. Gonna give you my heart to break. I try to fight, but I can't help it. Don't care if this is my worst mistake, 'cause no one else can do it better. That's why I give you my heart to break. Ah, thank you so much. I hope you love that. So,
I have to come back and say, ah, it was awesome. Bye.
oh my God, thank you so much. So the next one I'm going to do is a little slower, but I think all of you know this, and it's called Girls Like Me, and it's by Maroon 5. Well, the reason I chose this song, actually, I was really, really inspired by it. There were so many powerful women in that, and it's all about reconciling the relationship with that. And I love that this is the message that it sends, and I hope that you enjoy this. Explore this. Like 4 hours and 4 hours with you. But the weekend get weekend. But the late night things right. Now it's all black backwards. Bring me close. Girls like you run around guys like me sundown when I come through. I need girls like you. yeah, yeah. Girls like you love fun, yeah. Me do what I want when I come through. I need girls like you, yeah, 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 yeah. I need girls like you, yeah, 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 yeah. I need a girl like you. Spent the last night on the last flight to you. Day, the whole day, yeah, to get away. Yeah. Spent the daylight trying to make things right between us. Oh, oh, now it's hard. Go back to the day. Let me go. Yeah, girls like you run around, guys like you run down and come through. And girls like you, yeah, yeah, girls like you love fun, yeah. Me do what I want when I come through. And girls like you, yeah, 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 yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, 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 yeah. I need a girl like you. I need a girl like you. I need a girl like you. Maybe I know that I'm drunk. Maybe I know you're the one. Maybe I'm thinking it's better if you try. Girls like you around, guys like you. But now when I come through, girls like you, yeah, yeah. Girls like you around, guys like you. But now when I come through, I need girls like you, yeah, yeah. Girls like you, love money, yeah. Do what I want, I come through. I need a girl like you, yeah, 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 yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you. That was Girl Like You by Maroon. So, the next song that I'm going to be singing on this show is called Never Really Over. Another song by Katy Perry. I love this song so much. It's so upbeat. It's so much fun. And it's true. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this song. Because it's not a relationship where you're like, okay, I'm going to end it. So you guys move on. Other things you think you do. But then a couple of years later, right? But, and again, why am I thinking about this person? Why am I doing this place all over again? So that's why I just love the song. I love this message. And I, it's like,
Jason,
yeah.
hi.
Hi.
Sorry to interrupt. There's some network issue, I guess. Is it possible to check your device and just see if the connection seems okay?
Absolutely. I mean, I think.
Oh yeah, now it's better. I just had to come. It was just my magic.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks for dropping in, though. Appreciate it. Here's I'm losing my self-control. And it's starting to feel like I don't want to fall down the rabbit hole. But my heart won't do it again. September, darling night. And I do, I do. I said no, I'll let you up and across the line. Nothing to do. 2 years and just like that. My ex still takes me back. Thought it was done, but I never really over. Oh, it was such a mess. But wasn't it the best? Thought it was done, but I never really over. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And they have to get over, maybe you become it over again. And I have to get over you all over again. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over again. But to get over, maybe you're becoming over again. And I have to get over you all over again. I guess I could try the therapy. I gotta rewind. I can't even go on the internet without even checking the name. September, draw the line. And I do. But once in a while, I just up and I cross the line. And I think of you 2 years and just like that. My head still takes me back. Thought it was done, but I guess it's never really over. Oh, you're such a mess. But wasn't it the best? Thought it was done, but I guess it's never. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And if I think it over, maybe you'll be coming over again. And I have to get over you all over again. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And if I think it over, maybe you'll be coming over again. And I have to get over you all over again. Thought we kissed goodbye, thought we meant this time was the last, but I guess it's never really over. Thought we drew the line right through you, and I can't keep going back, but I guess it's never really over. 2 years and just like that, my head still takes me back. Thought it was done, but I guess it's never really over. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And if I think it over, maybe you'll be coming over again. And I have to get over you all over again. Yeah. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And if I think it over, maybe you'll be coming over again. And I have to get over you all over again. You over again. Thought we kissed goodbye. Thought we meant this time was the last, but I guess it's never really over. Thought we drew the line right through you, and I can't keep going back, but I guess it's never really over. Thank you.
Woo!
Gotta drink some water after that one, huh?
Yes, you have to. Totally was dancing backstage.
Oh my goodness.
I know you have to control the keyboard, but I didn't have to. So I and the audience have been I have been dancing. Totally loved it, Jason. This is
Love it,
so
love
so, so incredible. Loved it.
Oh, it's. I mean, I'm so happy that I get to find these peppy songs that really make people want to
Yeah.
move.
Yeah. What a lovely beat. I hadn't heard it I can't remember when I heard it last night. It's been really long back. It's so good. It's refreshing. It's totally ready. I'm so fresh. I can start the day again, all over again.
Awesome. I mean, hey, you get to start that, and for me, it's like I get to finish up, I guess.
You're having a long night. So everybody who's joined in now, I must tell you that because Jason is in LA, it's like about 7:30 there right now. So in the morning. So he has been up all night just making sure that his music, his props, his style, his vibe, everything is top notch for all of us across joining from 5 continents is excellent, and he leaves no room for us to not feel the best. And Jason, even though the network can ditch us sometimes, but loving your performance, really loving your performance.
Thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity, because you are so good. You're so amazing at this. I love it.
No, it's that. So I have a question that when we hear the song "Never Really Over," What is it about it that resonates with you?
I could say because of personal experience.
Ah, so yes, so there are some personal experiences which then strike a chord and it becomes a personal favorite.
Oh,
But
definitely.
yes, but
Because,
that's sorry.
because especially in the fast part of the song that goes, just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And if I think it over, maybe you'll be coming over again. It's almost like a little bit of a delusion that
Mm,
you step into because you're thinking about it so much, you almost believe that it's true, that it's going to happen again.
yeah, and you, I mean, you're so convinced that it will. It just
Right.
looks like the truth. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Lovely. Jason, it's so good. It's I mean, at your age, and yes, you're a self-learned musician. You're an independent musician, and you've learned it all by yourself. That's incredible with the amount of years that you've put into practicing yourself. Amazing.
Thank you, because I do work really hard at it.
Mm,
I got my first taste at music when I started taking piano lessons in sixth grade, but it was with classical, and he was an amazing instructor. But I quickly learned that classical music was not my passion, uh,
mm,
and I really wanted songs with lyrics, and I wanted nice upbeat songs to listen to. And so pop music really provided me with that. And so then I put in hours, like days, weeks, months, years, to really work on my craft and make sure that I got to where I am today, where I get to listen to a pop song one time and I can play it right here.
wow. And that's the thing that I think it's like when you've learned something totally on your own, then you can reinvent the process any number of times that it takes. You're not bound by a particular process.
Right.
You've not been trained into any particular thing. So anything, I guess because with your love for traveling, the more you travel and the more inspirations and tunes and rhythms and melodies that you pick up from one place to another. I mean, your music can only keep getting richer in its texture because you have
Absolutely.
the ability to pick it up.
Yes, and the beauty of traveling to so many different countries is that I get to experience different kinds of music. And
Yep.
my dream is one day to produce and sing on a song that I can sing in 10 different languages.
Hmm. You want to produce the same song in 10 different languages?
Well, I want to utilize all 10 languages in that one song. So
Oh,
I want like a verse to be in one language and the chorus to be in a different language, or a line or a word, or things like that that everyone can resonate with, and
mm,
especially with I love fusion music too. Like some of my favorite artists they do a lot of fusion music, like Selena Gomez and stuff like that, and
mm.
she in one of her songs she added like a Punjabi guy singing something and a tabla, and so, we just the music space is just the spectrum is incredibly wide, and
Yes.
there's so much to explore, and that's what pop music does. It explores different opportunities and ventures and avenues,
Yep.
and we create art basically.
Yep.
So
There is it's today is a special day. You there is there is a release on the card. Yes. Do you want to break the news or should I break the
I mean,
news?
yes, I would love to announce the surprise, and the surprise is I have a new song called Beautiful Sunrise that I with my good friends Elsa Joel on, and the music video released today. It released at 12 a.m. PST, 12:30 p.m. IST, and it's available on YouTube. So I want to encourage everyone who's tuned in and all of your family and friends to go and support, watch the video, give it a like, comment, because it means the world to me. This was all done in the lockdown season. So we shot it
Wow.
in 5 different continents.
You shot it in 5 different continents during the lockdown?
Absolutely, because I was here in LA. We got a couple people from India, people from Germany, people from Australia. So we have Mursky from
Mhm.
Illinois in the US. We have Jeremiah Marrero here in Los Angeles. We have Spencer and Antonia Kruger from Germany. We have Andrew Craggs from Australia. And,
Mhm.
and we've got Ashok Kumar and his friends from Canada. And
Mhm.
we got one more person. I believe he's from Kenya, actually.
Mm.
And
Oh,
yeah, yeah. And it's such a blessing to have people who see my vision for the song and see Elsa because she actually wrote the lyrics to it. And I've never performed it live before, obviously, as it released today. So I would actually like to perform the song for you, if that's okay.
that would be, oh, come on, that would be so, so special. So people, I mean, the song is about to get released, but we get to hear the pre-release directly from Jason. What better way
Directly
could be?
on the
This is so
Maitri project first. It's in the book.
on the Maitri project. This is truly, truly special. I personally thank you for this. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I am looking forward and I am going to take myself backstage.
Sounds good. Alrighty. So I really hope that you guys will go check out. It's on my YouTube channel, Jason Ignatius, and I really hope you guys enjoy the song. It's all about hope during a time of crisis, and I think it's very prevalent that we speak about that because not just the coronavirus, but there are so many things that are happening in the world that need to be brought to our attention. And I think a song and a music video is a great way to do that. So here's Beautiful Sunrise by Jason Ignatius and Elsa Lyshus Joel. It came upon us, wild and venomous, out of nowhere. Cracked out we stare. Oh, oh, oh. Out at the world. Oh, oh, oh. Gone very cold. Oh, oh, oh. Wails of agony. Oh, oh, oh. No more sun. Refrain. Yet I believe together we will weave our way out, straight around about, with the promise of a beautiful sunrise. Sunrise, beautiful sunrise. Sunrise, beautiful sunrise. Oh, sunrise, beautiful sunrise. Sunrise. We are down and out. Let us never down. Just shun all these things. Oh, the undimmed rays, oh yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Cries of dismay. Oh, oh, oh. They'll fade away. Oh, oh, oh. We lost the love. Oh, oh, oh. Sigh and look up. Yeah, refrain. Yet I believe together we will weave our way out, straight around about, with the of a beautiful sunrise. Sunrise, beautiful sunrise. Sunrise, beautiful sunrise. Sunrise, beautiful sunrise. Sunrise. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, and refrain. Yet I believe together we will weave our way out, straight around about, with a promise of a beautiful sunrise. Sunrise, beautiful sunrise. Oh, sunrise, beautiful sunrise. Sunrise, beautiful sunrise. Sunrise, beautiful sunrise. Thank you so much. Please check out Beautiful Sunrise on YouTube at my channel, Jason Ignatius.
That's a beautiful song, giving the sunrise out on such a beautiful day, beautiful lyrics. We all are going to follow the channel and going to hear the music. Thank you for making it so special, for bringing it straight from your heart and from your directly from you on the show here. Truly special.
It's absolutely my pleasure. I'm so thankful to Ajin Lin, who actually made this video possible. He was the editor and he was the director telling me what to do through email and WhatsApp.
This is
So
this is so lovely, and I have to also say, imagine like Jason, like till a few days back we were strangers, and now there are so many common things happening. This is so beautiful. Audience, the video that is so special for Jason is actually also a part of Malhar, which is the virtual video festival that we are organizing. And it just happens to be because Malhar we created as a festival for lockdown stories. And the context is very simple. Lockdown or the global pandemic has hit us all. There is no exception. Has hit us all. And yet, some of us, most of us, are basically just trying to survive this. But a lot of people, like Jason and his collaborators from across the 5 continents, have actually taken the pain and gone out and created and document emotions and feelings that represent the rest of us who were just probably trying to survive. It's so huge. It's so unusual and way more bigger than any other day that we do things of creation, wherein we have a lot of support, we have our structures and processes in place. So it is with this respect and with this admiration that we've created Malhar, to look at what have people created, and we hope that while watching all the films that have come from all the countries, we have 22 countries submitting in about 18 plus languages. So we're hoping that when we watch all these amazing videos like Beautiful Sunrise from Jason, we all will be able to build a collective consciousness of what this global pandemic is doing to all fellow humans, no matter where we are. Like really, like we probably don't have much of a sense beyond our immediate circle. So thank you, Jason, for being so courageous. A music album, of course, that's a huge thing, but to be able to put that together in a time when everything else was looking so different for other people, that's way, way, way above everything else.
thank you. Thank you so much for giving me a platform to do this. And I really hope that this brings awareness to people, and hopefully I can make more videos in the future. I'm in contact
Yes.
with this guy called Stalin, and he sees this vision as well, and to maybe do a future collaboration with him, just to bring awareness about so many things that we push to the wayside. We just try to ignore, but we definitely need to address these things. And I think the Maitri project and the Malha Film Festival and any other thing that match my talent, the endeavor that it chooses to go on, you represent it beautifully. And I thank you on behalf of all the collaborators.
Thank you. Thank you. That just feels really nice. We are nothing, actually nothing, and I never say anything for the sake of it. Really mean it. We're nothing without the creative community around us. I mean it, like from the time of the birth to our last day on this earth. It is art that we consume consciously or unconsciously. So it is you artists who actually, whether we recognize it or we don't, but it is the art and the art forms that really truly represent everything that we go through, happy and sad. So match my talent in whatever we can do. I'm not saying we're doing a lot, but whatever we can do, we're there with you, all artists, connecting the chords wherever we can. And we really hope that you all are able to instigate this huge culture of art and make people crazy about music and art and theater and everything else that's there. And Jason, truly looking at you for doing that.
Thank you. Thank you so much once again. I mean, it's been an absolute privilege and pleasure. I want to thank you and the entire team of yours for making this possible.
You're most welcome, but I have one more question for you. I'm not done yet.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm sometimes difficult. I'm sorry. So, we've been through a roller coaster of emotions, Jason, and I know it's like an odd hour for you. I don't know why, but I'm very tempted to know, what are you longing for right now?
Apart from a good night's sleep. I'll tell you what. I'm longing for a chance to create music on a large scale. That's what I'm longing for. I have so much to tell. I have such amazing experiences that I've written about, and with future collaborators, if I am so ready to work with people, and I have so many ideas that I'd like to put into action on a grander scale, where people will be like, "Whoa, that's new, that's interesting, that's innovative," and I think a platform where I get to reach millions, maybe even billions of people, would be my hope and dream right now, as a musician, as an artist, and as a singer.
Amen to that. Soon it should happen, and it shall happen in plenty. You've got such a wonderful support of friends and family around you that I'm sure each one connecting one chord to the other, and it's all going to happen very, very soon.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for believing in me. That makes it.
You're most welcome. And now, like I said, I'm not done yet. So can I please? It's a ritual on the Maitri project. Could you please close your eyes for a few seconds?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, and you got to be not cheating. That is not allowed.
Got it.
He doesn't know I'll be coming up. Okay.
Jason, you can open your eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Dada! Dada! Bingo! Bingo!
Happy birthday, Jason.
Happy birthday, Jason.
We enjoyed your show so much.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. Hello to you, Sajid. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh,
enjoy the show, Jason.
Oh, thank you so much, Uncle Garden.
And Jason, all the best for your next adventure.
Yes.
All the best for your next adventure.
And Lawrence and family, look, it's hello.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jason.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Hi, Nana. Good to see you. And of course, the beloved parents,
Jason,
Oh.
walking.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
We love you. We love you.
Yes.
Beautiful singing. So proud of you.
Enjoyed your show so much.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you for the good show.
Thank you. Oh. I love all of you guys.
I love you
Oh,
too.
thank you. Thank you.
You too. Love you more. Bye. Good night, Jason.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. All the best. God bless.
Bye.
So much, Uncle
Bye-bye.
Bobby.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my God.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was
You
such,
are zoned out. Look at you. I have to take a picture of you. If we look at you, Jason. You're all red.
oh my, through my makeup.
Your makeup. So it was all your lovely friends and families, and we just thought the day must start with you seeing all of them.
Oh
You're
my
so
goodness.
close to everybody.
I
Happy birthday.
thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was such a nice. I was gonna cry. I was just really trying to hold it in because I have like mascara on and stuff.
You're trying to hold your tears because
I
you
know.
don't.
Because you know, I'm very sentimental, very emotional. So it just so easily it just gets me. So,
So friends and family, you must listen to this. He didn't cry because he had the mascara on. Otherwise, he wanted to cry.
oh my God.
We got your emotion.
Oh my,
But happy birthday.
thank you.
It's a big day for you. It's your birthday. It's your album release.
I know. It's
And
crazy.
you're about to travel.
Yes, yes. About to travel on Monday, back to India for a little bit, and then on to Australia. So lots ahead. But thank you for the opportunity. I'm so happy I got to do it here, and on my birthday, it was just such a blessing, a coincidence that I wouldn't trade for the world. Really.
Oh, we're happy. We're happy if we could bring in any smile. The pleasure has been totally as good music, meeting a good person, and of course, it only takes it once to meet, and now we're connected. Now there's no going back.
Yes.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you for being so reasonable, so accommodating.
Oh,
And love to have you on the Maitri project.
it's a pleasure. My pleasure. Anytime. Anytime. Really.
Great. Thank you so much. So you can go straight and hit the bed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. After answering like 500 texts because I've been getting texts all morning for wishing me.
Yes. Well,
But thank you. Thank you. It was lovely to be here. Thank you so much. God bless you. And yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you soon.
see you soon. Everybody, please go straight to the YouTube channel for Jason and follow his music, not just today but forever, because he'll keep on creating new stuff. Follow, share, make him popular.
Yes. Yes. Love it. Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye. See you.
Bye. Take care. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
See
you so
you.
much.